Hey folks, ET here coming at you with the next portion of our new trading crash course, and this is dark pools with our ticker dashboard. All right, so remember, market dashboard is broader overall information. Ticker dashboard is where we drill down. We come here, we click dark pool. That brings us up. I have SPY up. All right, this is going to be one of the simplest things I explain for something that people make so complex as they go along. Do not pay attention necessarily to bull bear as much as what the level is and how big it is. All right. It may come off as bullish, but what these are levels of price contention that we mark on our charts, support and resistance. Okay. I want you to think of them as support and resistance. People will message me and say, was that a call or a put? Well, dark pools aren't calls or puts, they are just big buys and sells as we go along. Okay, so mark them on your charts. That's the first most important thing. Do not try to big brain every single thing there is about dark pools. You're just going to confuse yourself. If you pull up and you look at a chart, and we're just going to go ahead and pull up SPY real quick here and just take a look. If we pull up a chart and look, you are going to see dark pools and how frequently they level price spends around those levels. Dark pool, bounce, dark pool, got above, rejected, coming down here to this dark pool, had some price contention there. You see what I'm saying right now? You do not have to do much besides mark them on your charts because they are big points of price contention for support and resistance. So, as you can see here, oh my gosh, another bounce on that dark pool. All right, let's go back to our dark pool page and just take a look at it and kind of move along from there. Oh, I went to the news. My apologies. There we are. There's our dark pool page. Okay, so now we understand that we just marked them on our charts. Let's move along a little bit to some things we can look at. Our dark pool levels, plain and simple. If price is below a level, it's going to show up as red. Why? Because it could be a resistance. If price is above a level, it's going to show up as green. Why? Because it could be a support. So simple. But let me make this even simpler for you. So much of this information is complex, and it takes a very big brain to understand some of it. Obviously, daily DP amount doesn't take too big of a brain, just shows you how much action there is going on there. Your block trades for what was bullish, what was bearish, and your sentiment can be just slightly confusing. The bars don't always match with price action sometimes because dark pools are kind of support and resistance a little bit. So this information is helpful to see as we go down. And a lot of times we'll see dark pool sentiment go red far before or go further down, right? Far before we see a dip because price sometimes just goes up a little bit or down against as things go, right? But and another one, our dark pool prints, these are all going to be aggregated above, and we're going to talk about that. Our block trades, obviously, are also very important, but they're just levels that, guess what? We mark as support and resistance, but you don't want to mark every single one of these. Look at all these different prints in the 518 range. Look at all these different things around these different parts at 518.60, 518.53, 39.43. Nope. Here's what we're going to look at. There's two spots to do this. One is Discord bots, and the other is on this widget right here. The Discord bot is by far the favorite of most of our users. And to get the dark pool levels for any ticker, you type in TR, that's the letters T and R, dash, right? A dash, don't spell dash, DP, LEVELS, that's DP levels, then hit a space, then type in the ticker, and it's going to give you a little printout that looks a little bit like this, but in kind of yellow with a black background, all right? And it's going to show your largest levels. It's going to give you a quick and easy aggregate of all this aggregated together and a real simple thing. And then from there, guess what? Most of us just hand draw them on our trading view charts to take a look as we go along. You could also get some of that information on the charts page and have it on there along with your gamma and your 0-day stuff and your net flow and those things. But these two spots are going to be your most powerful. One, green is your largest level, or use the dark pool ping in the Discord. So when I'm looking at these, let's just walk through how to start to use these as plays, okay? Your dark pools are your support resistance. All right, they're just like any SR level that you draw on your chart. price doesn't necessarily gravitate towards them, but it will bounce and repel them. All right, so the next step we want to look at, we've had a previous video that you should have watched, is our MNF page, our net flow page, okay? Our net flow page has our 0-day gamma, our net flow, and our net flow page. We're just going to take a look at it here. Our 0-day gamma, our big circles, our net flow. So what we're looking for now is let's just say we know we have a dark pool. Just want to show you this real quick. We have a dark pool. Let's look at 519 and see what we have around there, okay? Oh goodness, 519.79. Nothing's exact. There's also gamma at 520. So 519, we have a sizable dark pool, right? And we have a positive gamma level there. Positive can repel. We got a little bit above and then rejected right back down. We had a pull towards that 517-ish area. We didn't quite get there to end the day, but another dark pull around that 517. If you look at this chart, you can see just how many times throughout the week that dark pools are contended, okay? They spend a lot of time around those prices before they go to the gamma levels that we're pulling. So now we're starting to piece together our things. End of the day is kind of a bad example, to be honest, because we do see at the end of the day a lot of repositioning and a lot of changes as we go along. So what we don't want to do is put too much stock for the end of the day there. But what we do want to do is we want to mark these levels of support and resistance either here or from the bot, and we want to start pairing with our gamma pulls that we covered, what our net flow says. Do we have convergence? Are we seeing trend changes in the big circles on our 0-day around a dark pool? All right, is our convergence changing at that point? You start to put those things together to start to execute some pretty simple SPY day trades as you go along. All right, that is dark pools demystified and simplified as best as I possibly could. Everybody have a good day and stay safe out there.